Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to Prey. Well, we've explored the shuttle bay, out of sequence, but, still interesting, and, Did the engineering department just explode again, or did we just see that animation again, or something? Bit unexpected, either way. Okay, why did that door open? Right. Anyway. Despite the creepy doors opening and closing on their own, we do have some other stuff we need to take a look at around here. Like, among other things, I am looking for more bodies. Just to make sure I'm not missing out on anybody. Got a few folks from in the cargo bay. Looks like they might actually be gathering there, since there's a fair number who are still alive there. And there's a living person in the Arboretum, and for that matter, in the Talos 1 lobby. I should probably get that person first. Yeah, looks like they're on one of the upper floors here. Beth Ino. Oh, that's right. There's an area in the trauma center I haven't explored yet. Because I only just got the card to let me in here. It is kind of nice how the game uses human corpses in order to designate hidden areas and spots you might want to explore. No, doesn't look like there's anything up here. So, yep, I guess that's it for the trauma center. Alright, we got another security station here, so let's see. Oh yeah, there's still the person in the Arboretum I need to search for. Just gonna make sure I got everybody else. Oh, Emanuela da Silva was an intern for the trauma center. Huh. Life support, still a whole bunch of people to find there. But most of them in life support, which I haven't been to yet. Oh, there's someone in crew quarters, though. I'll have to look into that. Oh. The Nightmare is here. I should do something about that. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah. The Nightmare is specifically created to hunt you. You, the player. I wonder if that's something the real Morgan Yu had to deal with, too. Like, I can believe that she survived through most of this because she's got like a better suit than most people have. She probably engineered parts of it herself, parts of the defense. I mean, she definitely could have. We've seen evidence of that. She built the psychoscope herself, for one. Alright, got rid of my junk. Let's just pop out onto the windowsill here. Oh, crap. Ah, I didn't see that thing, damn it. Man, you think they would be a little more obvious or something. I mean, they are obvious. So you think I would be better at spotting them? This didn't feel as long when I was waiting for the elevator. I wonder why that is. Right, on to the Arboretum. Yeah, so by 1963, the Typhon had made themselves known, and both the Americans and Soviets had set their differences aside in order to study this alien threat. I think they mentioned that it was an unfortunate cosmonaut who made first contact with them. So, yep, here's somebody I need to find in the Arboretum. Upstairs, looks like. Oh! Didn't expect a body to be up there. But then that's why I didn't find it the first time around. Alright, who else can we find while we're up here? Well, that's actually the whole Arboretum accounted for. Right. Well, there's still the one from the Trauma Center. It should be up around here somewhere. Ah! Alejandro Mata. Downstairs from here. Looks like they're in the lobby area for the bridge. As a matter of fact, looks like they are above the lobby area for the bridge. With just one hand reaching down out of the drop ceiling. How do I even get up there? How did he even get up there? Guess he must have climbed up onto the light fixture or something. I thought just jumping on this thing would destroy it. Well, it's sturdier than it looks. You know, I'm right here next to the bridge. I might as well go take a look. Yeah, that'll fill out another 30 minutes. 25 minutes. Captain Jada Marks is the person in command of the station here. Alright, is that sparking, or is that, Okay, yeah, that's sparking. Oh. Maybe it was also a mimic chittering. Matt Cothron. Let's get this. Oh, now what? You blew your load early, Greater Mimic. I'm over here now. And I already searched that crate. I know you're not it. Or, oh, I didn't search that crate yet. But I saw that crate before, and I knew it wasn't the same one. Huh. Somebody killed one of the big Typhons. Must have been that poor guy who just sort of bled out and died. Good job, Matt. You took some of them with you. So, there's two ways to go from here. Or really three. Because there's the way onto the bridge, the way down to the escape pods here. Just cross that off the map first. Oh. Hello there, fake Will Mitchell. Apparently he's just hanging out in one of the escape pods here. Alright, we'll search around the rest of this place first. Ooh, shotgun critical. Too bad I've got one of those. Anything in here? No?
Good afternoon, Talos. Join us in congratulating Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
Right, so, Will Mitchell. Fake Will Mitchell. Number 37 or whatever. There's basically 3 ways this can go down. And, just for completion's sake, I'm going to show them all. First off, there's the non-lethal way. Will Mitchell is now unconscious and will remain so for the rest of the game. He had one last recycler charge armed and ready to go right next to himself. But when you do it like this, you don't really hear any of his last words. So it's a bit of bit of an anticlimax. So instead, we are going to reload. Unfortunately, the quick load actually loads the most recent save, and I needed it to be the one before the most recent save. Luckily, this is an in-map load, so I don't have to worry too much about time. Well, let's hear him out.
Morgan, you... This pod will work, but I do not know how to launch it.
Really? That's what you're going for?
Join me. I saved you. We are over now.
And that's what Will Mitchell wants to have happen. Trying to kill you both with a recycler charge. In part because it seems he was fatally wounded by Typhon on his way down here, as you can plainly see from the blood trail. You know, he's one of the few people in one of the red suits. Considering it's so hefty, you think he stole it from Alex?
Morgan, you... This pod will work, but I do not know how to launch it. We are over now.
Well, at least he died happy. And this shows you that it is possible for Will Mitchell to die even on a pacifist run. Because he just dies of his injuries, whether you do anything intentional to him or not. Anyway, doesn't look like any of the other escape pods around here have... What the hell? No, seriously, what the hell was that? Okay then. I guess we're just ignoring that. Anyway. So yeah, aside from the fake Will Mitchell, there's nothing to do down there. It's interesting how he managed to fool your HUD software right up to the very end like that, though. Anyway, so there are 2 ways to go from here, aside from the escape pods. Both of them take you into the bridge. One, just through the normal front door, and one through the service hatches down here. Service hatches which, by the sound of things, are occupied, and yet aren't actually occupied. It's just a bunch of creepy sound cues is all. Fortunately, there is a way up from here. And while the secured areas downstairs aren't occupied, the bridge itself certainly is.
I'm right here.
So if I can just exit the access area... Oh, there's... In fact, there's two of them! I knew it. I knew I saw a mimic running around in the back. Alright. After the space race. This looks like some sort of conference room. And somebody was planning a birthday party on the conference room. So is that a map or a display? I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think that was one of the presents. It had a note on it. I mean, apparently I'm not allowed to see the note, but... You know what, while we're here, let's check out the research. Morgan Yu. Devastating. You know, even that sort of vague, blackish version of Morgan Yu seems like a hint that all of this is unreal. But I'm going to shut up now, so you can just pause the video as much as you want to read it. So according to the research, the technopath was unknown before the containment breach, but did exist. And the Voltaic Phantom and the Nightmare are completely new after the containment breach. And, you know, with that in mind, I don't think anybody necessarily failed in their duties and allowed the containment breach to happen. I think what happened is that the Technopath took over some system computers and broke the containment directly. Because nobody knew that Typhon could do that, and maybe they couldn't until just then, and the Typhon took advantage of their new ability, the new version of themselves that could interact with human technology. Right, anyway, so there is another Voltaic Phantom out here. Oh, the door's locked. I should unlock it. Alright, let's get this done. Good. Done. The bridge is secure. Sure is a lot of area around here. A lot of stations. Penny Tennyson. Apparently, Penny is someone who got ejected during one of the explosions. Izumi's surprise birthday party. That's what was going on in the conference room. That's who it was for, then. Yep, and here's the normal way out. Onto the command deck. Or the bridge. I think it'll say bridge when I come through here. Oh my, I just realized. So apparently they've got satellites set up in orbit around Talos 1 just to give the bridge crew a good view of it. And they've also got this massive mural with the solar system on it. Not to scale, of course. But quite beautiful. Oh, a lot of chipsets on these people here. Yeah, that doesn't sound very useful. I barely ever slide. It's really no real demand for sliding in this game.
What do you have for me, Cawthron?
Chief, yeah, so I checked that flight plan for the volunteer shuttle like you requested. You're right, it went dark for 12 minutes before it resumed a path towards Earth, but at a slightly different trajectory than before. It's almost unnoticeable, like it left from a different part of the station, or changed its flight pattern around Talos.
12 minutes? What about the other shuttles?
It's only the volunteer shuttles, but it's all of them. They go dark 8 to 10 minutes after leaving the station, then suddenly reappear. The VIP shuttles don't show the same irregularity.
Got it. Don't talk to anyone about this.
About what, Chief?
Exactly. Good work, Matt. Elazar out.
Does that have to do with the dark facility I heard about in the shuttle bay? Or is that one of the competitors that we've also heard about? The people who are desperate to catch up with TranStar and do what they're doing up here.
I got an SOS from a Kirk Remmer. I was gonna route him to security, but we got cut off. He said he was at the escape pods in life support.
So call Chief Show up in deep storage. I'm not a network engineer.
You're his supervisor?
Lady, do you people even know what is happening down here? One of my cargo bays is blown wide open, and I've got multiple MIAs. Please tell me there's a medical team on the way.
I'm sorry, I don't know, but I can relay your message to Dr. DeVries and...
Christ, I've gotta go.
So that there is right in the middle of the crisis, is when that log was made. Before I got here and everything was dead, but after the initial explosions and containment breach had occurred. Sounds like Sky Braxton is a very friendly person, and is friends with Danielle Sho, which, from what we've seen of her, is sort of an all-or-nothing prospect. Either you're a good friend of Danielle Sho, or you're on her kill list, basically. Oh, I can move the camera from here. I can turn the power on or off. I can... Oh. I can move the satellite's direction. And I can switch between 3 satellites at 3 different levels of Talos 1. Nice. I'm loving this view. Alright, so that's the main deck of the bridge. Up here we've got the captain's personal quarters. Captain's loft. Well, that was rude.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Anybody else? No? Good. Huh. Man, there was a lot of shady stuff happening in orbit around Talos 1, even before the breach. So is that guy supposed to be underneath the couch, or was he supposed to be sitting on it and just clipped underneath? Uh-oh. There's the captain.
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't... Alex, this is Captain Marks. I'm calling to let you know I've authorized a full evacuation of Talos 1. I've tried to issue a mayday to Earthside operations, but our external communication systems are malfunctioning. If you're still with us, we're keeping our posts until the last pods are safely away. Marks out.
Well, you did. Yeah. The last pod that's going to leave has left. So, I figured I would turn off the PA system because that gets kind of annoying after a while. And this is just reiterating what she said on her transcribe about the shuttle Advent. And this is Sarah Elazar after Jada died, trying to contact her. But yes, the shuttle Advent left before the containment breach, but after the containment... Well, after the alarm. Or it left before the alarm, but after the containment breach. Therefore, it may be carrying... a whole load of mimics unknowingly to Earth. And we have to deliberate whether or not it is worth the lives of everyone on Earth over a maybe as to whether or not the shuttle is full of deadly aliens. It's the trolley problem. It's an advanced version of the trolley problem, where there is no simple mathematical solution, because there is a probability that you're wrong, that you are killing people for no good reason, or at least that you are wrong about the reason. Oh, pistol critical. Do I have pistol critical? No. I mean, if you psycho-shock the weavers before you start shooting them, then you will never be hit by the fear effect. That's what that sort of yellow-gold coating is. It's protecting them by doing that. Anyway, this is either the most important decision of all, or if you've discovered that this is...
Your suit suffers wear and tear. I'll fix that.
Or if you consider all of this a simulation, then it is just one more moral choice built into the system in order to test a Typhon and whether or not it is developing empathy. Either way, I am going to make the choice of allowing the shuttle to live. And as such, I cannot actually do anything until the timer runs out, because then the shuttle will have docked, and scuttling it remotely will make no difference at all. And so I am waiting out the timer. And I figured while I'm doing so, I might as well just explore up here, see if there's anything to grab. Apparently not. Doesn't look like there's any floors above this catwalk. Although it's not even much of a catwalk. I don't want to smash the mirrors, the looking glasses. And that just sort of fits in with everything else too, doesn't it? Everything is a simulation within simulations. It's all as realistic as you could hope for. And yet none of it is real. Come on, I'm trying to grab the burnt circuit board there. There we go. Oh, there's an upstairs for here too. But again, nothing to grab. Damn it. Well, that's the timer completed. Whatever the shuttle Advent's fate was is now sealed. Although you do have to wonder, what happened to the real shuttle Advent? Was it scuttled or not? Did they have a choice or not? Questions to consider. But we can only go into details next time.